For many years, I've wanted to drive the Alaska Highway, but I knew it would take a long time, and who has that much time when you're working? When we retired in 2020, COVID hit and you could not travel through Canada. When the border finally opened, we decided to go. The Alaska Highway starts in Dawson Creek, British Columbia, and ends in Delta Junction, Alaska. It's 1,387 miles long, and we plan to drive it in 5 days, leaving time to stop and see whatever came along. We stopped overnight in Fort Nelson, British Columbia, Watson Lake, Yukon Territory, Whitehorse, Yukon Territory, and Tok, Alaska, reaching Delta Junction, Alaska on the 5th day on our way to Fairbanks. I had no idea what to expect. I heard all kinds of stories that you needed to get many sets of tires and extra gas cans. I watched YouTubes of people making the trip, and I did not get the impression it was too tough. You do travel through a lot of unpopulated wilderness, but the roads were great and there was plenty of gas. Starting at mile 0, we travel through changing landscapes and views. There are a lot of rivers and old steel truss bridges. We came to Fort Nelson, where we went to the great museum that had a lot of vintage cars. From there we saw more forests, hills, rivers, lakes, a moose, and a suspension bridge. We even swam in the Liard Hot Springs before arriving in Watson Lake. There we went to the famous Signpost Forest, which has over 100,000 signs. After some encouragement from the lady at the visitor center, we made a sign and added it to the forest. We saw more lakes, hiked to waterfalls, and took in incredible sights, including our first look at the mighty Yukon River in downtown Whitehorse. Eventually, we crossed out of Canada and into Alaska, and on to Tok, Alaska. On our 5th day on the Alaska Highway, we reached the official end in Delta Junction. From there, it was a short distance to Fairbanks, and along the way, we got our first glimpse of the Alaska Pipeline.